Welcome back to Impulse Plays. I am Crazy Carl Winter here with Andy Culpepper, the man with the most famous mock diamonds in the world. How are you doing, Andy?
Not too bad, Carl. How's it going? I
Pretty
love
good,
how I get
pretty
a
good.
different intro every time.
It's hard. I got to keep my mind agile, you know? Got the small child to keep up with. But speaking of Mox
Well,
Diamond, we have a sweet Mox Diamond deck
hmm.
to look at with you guys today. It's Terrageddon. And then we have a non-Mox Diamond deck in hFEB. So let's pull up this Terrageddon list. And it looks pretty... I think this is very similar to the list that Brad plays out of the Duress crew. Um,
Hmm.
I think Call the Herds are new. But
Hmm.
beyond that, I think it's pretty typical Terrageddon. Does anything that sticks out to you, Andy?
Okay, yeah, I this is one deck that I haven't really followed the development of quite as closely as some others.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the old Lantax version.
Mm-hmm.
Before that was banned. That was that was a pretty solid deck. But
Yeah.
yeah, this one I feel like it's morphed a lot over the last year or two. People have been working on it a lot. I think
Mm-hmm.
adding the meddling mages was pretty big, and
Yes, that card is very good. Um,
yeah, so this looking
Weather
like it's
Wayfarer
gonna
is
be
also
a good
very,
spot.
very strong. Weather Wayfarer is really good.
Oh yeah,
Being able to tutor Wasteland 4 times, just like it's so sick.
I've lost to that card probably more than any other 1/1, including Goblin Lackey.
No
It's
doubt, no
just
doubt.
yeah, it's like my mono blue decks could never deal with it, and it just crushes me.
Yeah, it's got so much built-in synergy. Like you have the Gemstone Mines, which kill themselves. You got Treva's Runes, which bounce back to your hand, and then with the Windswept Heaths, there's a neat, I say trick, but there's a interaction where you can sacrifice your Windswept Heath. With the sacrifice on the stack, you can activate your Weather Wayfarer when you're at less lands of your opponent. So say you have I have a Windswept Heath and an Arctic Waste, and you have 2 planes. I can sacrifice my Windswept Heath, activate the Weather Wayfarer in response to my own Windswept Heath, and then get to tutor a land, get my land into play, and then play my land from Weather Wayfarer. It's very, very strong.
Yep, yep,
I've
a
gotten
lot
got
of
with that
sweet
interaction quite a few
tricks.
times, and you got Sylvan Safekeeper
Hmm.
to play around with it too. Yeah, it's just very, very sweet stuff. I really
Uh,
like Call the Herd out of this deck. I think it's super good.
yeah,
Sylvan
yeah, it
Library is
is like
great.
a yeah, it's a mid-range deck at heart,
Mm-hmm.
so Call of the Herd seems to fit right in.
Yep, I'm here for it. Lots of Armageddons, which I hate to see, but it's effective. You do what you got to do. I get it.
Yeah, it's a very powerful card.
Yeah, definitely. And Chris has got some sweet Mox Diamond proxies that he created at some point recently, and
Yeah, those look
maybe we'll
good.
have them as as a raffle prize or something at some point.
Hmm.
Sideboard looks pretty solid. It looks like it's built to deal with red decks, especially goblins. I think goblins are where this
Mhm.
deck fits. So the Smothers and the Hydroblast are pretty good for that. When it comes to Feb,
Yeah.
though, what I'm looking at are these curse totems because the
Mhm.
entire Feb combo, as we'll talk about in
Yep.
a minute, revolves around activations of creatures. He's
Yep.
got
If you watched
naturalize.
Carl's Hermit Fed primer, you would know this.
Exactly, exactly. I'll link to it maybe
Which
here. I'll see if I can remember to put the
yeah,
card in. But
everyone should go read and watch the video we made on it because
mm,
super good primer.
I think so, but I'm also biased. But yeah, he's also got these Ray of Revelations. Like he's just got a lot of cards that he can bring in, and it'll be interesting to see
Yeah.
how he chooses the sideboard in this match.
Hmm.
And then let's go over
Yeah.
into.
Tormod's
Oh yeah.
crypt is crypts are, as we discussed in the primer video, kind of
Okay.
50/50.
Yeah, they're kind of
Yeah,
mid.
they're okay-ish.
They're kind of
Yeah.
mid. Yeah. And speaking of Hermit Feb, let's take a look at my Hermit Feb list, which has not really changed all that much recently. I don't think I've made any major changes to this deck since I played it. It's pretty good as is. The utility creatures in the sideboard are going to be great in various situations. Gitu Slinger's really good against Meddling Mage. Swords of Plowshare is just good in general. Smother's good. Uktabi Orangutan's good. Auramancer's good. There's just got like a lot of good stuff to like bring your survivals back, deal with the meddling mages that are going to disrupt you, and then you have the normal Hermit Fed
Yeah.
good stuff with the survivals and the Hermit Druids, and you do your different combos from there.
Yeah, list looks great. It's all fours and ones, so I think
Mm-hmm.
that means you're doing something right.
No doubt, no
Four
doubt.
of's all the cards you want to draw, and then one of them's all the cards you want to search up, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I think
and
the
two shapeshifters just for good measure.
Of course, yeah, you have to have a little bit of redundancy. The big difference I
Yeah.
have in this list then from previous lists is I've got 4 Wall of Roots instead of 2 Wall of Roots and 3 Elvish Spirit Guides, which takes
Hmm.
a non-trivial amount of time off of your clock. but gives you blockers,
Yeah,
which is really good.
yeah, it's just so stable and so solid and so good with survival. I can definitely see playing 4.
Also, yeah, it's just it's discards the survival, you activate survival multiple times. Just very very good card. Um, yeah, and then some chill, not relevant in this match, but chills in the sideboard along with Enlightened Tutor against the red decks because otherwise Slide just destroys you because your entire deck revolves around not getting lightning bolted. So kind of important. But all right,
Nice.
we'll hopefully this gave you all a good look at these two decks, and we will now get into our match coverage in a separate video. So for Andy and myself, we'll see you hopefully very soon.